Adam, R-O-U-G-E. Yes, the only one and the one and only. What's up, America? Saying hi on a Saturday. That's not like me, but touche, touche. I think that a lot of things aren't like me that I do, and what the fuck is like me anyways, right? Yeah, I know, I'm gonna dye my hair. It's a little wild right now, but you can handle it, I'm sure. Anyways, I was just thinking about, like, come here, little man, and with his little hand, he grabbed a pipe, a lesson in Buddha blessing, not too young, just right. So he started blazing, it was amazing, my lungs were black and shriveled up like a raisin. But who am I to deny the kid a try of nature's little way of saying hi? Pack the pipe, let's pack the pipe. I'm Imani and I might give me the pipe tonight. I really wanna smoke it, I really wanna smoke it. I choke it, the endo, no joking, we're doing it like this. You know, I would not do this for anybody. Hey Jared and Andrew, do you remember that show? Wasn't it like the best show ever? Souls of Mischief, The Far Side, and Hieroglyphics? Couldn't beat it. Try to. Try to. Give me a second and we can talk about it. My Miley Cyrus bomb, my Miley Cyrus strain of salvia. You know, that this Hannah Montana salvia, you wouldn't really know the difference between salvia and kind weed. You know, I mean, jeez. You know, that might have been the best move of her career is taking a rip of that salvia stuff. Oh, jeez, what a day. What a morning it's been. Well, I think that uh, I told I told everybody about what happened on the bus, about how the bus driver was being a bitch, and I had to pull a knife out on a bitch on the bus, and you know, so after the incident and everything happened with the police, which was nothing, I didn't get arrested. They told me like just go, it's cool, whatever, you didn't do anything wrong, period. Um, After that, I was kind of cool to just say, you know what, fuck that bus driver. She's got a pathetic life, and I'm just gonna let her live that pathetic life. And I was like, okay with it, kind of, not really, but kind of. But then this girl that I know told me that when she got on the bus the other day, like I was at the bus stop, and then this girl and this guy that I know that are dating, this couple, they were there, and the lady wouldn't even have stopped at the bus stop if it would have just been me by myself, because she won't stop for me, because we'll probably be having it on and going and on and popping. I'll be boxing that bitch real quick. But anyways, so my friends or whatever, these people that I know get on the bus, and all of a sudden, like, they say they hear over the loudspeaker, the bus driver says, "The reason why I didn't pick up that redhead is because she pulled a knife on one of my customers on the bus." Like, over the loudspeaker, and because she's a criminal. She's a criminal. Like, calling me a criminal and, like, literally announcing it to the whole bus, and I'm not even on the bus, I'm not even there to defend myself. And not only that, but nobody's there to defend me that actually saw the story or saw what happened. It's turning into some bullshit, and I'm about to bring some fools to court over this shit, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever, like, let her keep pointing me out and making me infamous for being a criminal. I don't care. I mean, it's not like that's any get much different from from how I'm used to being treated to pay for my individuality. So I really don't give a fuck. You know what? I'm Madame Rouge. When I'm Madame Rouge, I don't give a fuck. You know, when you truly have an alter ego that truly does have a mind of its own, you truly can get lost in that psyche easily and lose sight of who you are, who your born name is, who the fuck you were when you went to kindergarten, first grade, second grade, until you found yourself, until you found something within this alter ego that would save you, that would make you feel, not so, well, to make it was more of a thing for me to make me feel like I'm not so much part of the crowd, you know, that I stand out from the crowd, and I know that I do, and not because of the way that I look, but I do have strong moral and ethical values. There's no amount of money you can give me to take my clothes off for, like I'm not about to go to a party and have sex with nobody for money or take my clothes off for money. I'll go and be an MC. I'll go and talk and work and network and talk because that's what I do. You know, there's a lot of things that I would do, but when it comes to seriously, like, getting down to the nitty-gritty, and me and my actions speaking for the actions of women, I'm not gonna ever put my moral, ethical stance at stake because I realize what the hell it is. Growing up in Las Vegas, I've realized that the sex industry, you know, like I cannot be tricked by it. I grew up around it, I mean, I know it inside out. And it's a very shallow, pathetic thing. And, it's funny because it's like in Las Vegas, it's like something that's super glorified and people like strippers and stuff, and it's crazy. If you just go about 2 states up to Portland or to Oregon, somewhere in Oregon, it's like that's kind of looked down upon up there. It's not as glamorous anymore. Once you get into other states, they kind of are like, yeah, that girl's a stripper. That's unfortunate. In Vegas, it's like, yeah, that girl's a stripper. Right on. Yeah, she's making money. It's like, when did it turn from that girl's a stripper, it's unfortunate, to that girl's a stripper, right on for her? Because if I said it once, I'll say it again. Ladies, you may think that it's your body, your choice, but like I said, once there's money to be made from it, it's no longer your choice. It's still your body, and go ahead and have fun with that, because you're the one that's got to fall asleep at night with that in your head. But, you're not going to be saying what's done with your own body when just because there's money involved, and that's you being empowered as a feminist, really? Is that the strongest argument you got? Because if there's a stronger argument, somebody, please enlighten me now. I would like to know, really. I guess that would be the question I'd want to ask, and I just wanted to update and let all the fans know, yes, all of my male fans, why don't females ever, add me to be, friends or subscribers or whatever? It's like 99.99 and 9 out of 10 dentists agree that all my fans are male. What the fuck is wrong with you ladies? What, you don't agree with the fact that you shouldn't be fucking for money? Whatever, I don't even want you in my corner anyways if that's how you're gonna be, because you know what? You're a dime a dozen, honey, and once women start to figure out that they could use this, and all this, that's when we'll be winning. That's when feminism will really be in effect. When I can make an album and sell, 1,000,000 records like Eminem did. When I can walk out and make a movie about my life, even though I'm not that good of an actor, especially when it comes to my own life, but the song that I made for that movie is such boxing hype. And when I say boxing hype, I mean, if you're from Vegas, been to Vegas, or like boxing, you know about the hype of a boxing match, and that's literally what 8 Mile was. It was like the hype of the best boxing match in the world, which it kind of was. Like, whatever, this poor white boy from Detroit versus the world, the hip-hop world. Now, nobody in this world is any different than that, so keep fucking working on your dreams, you know what I mean? Keep climbing, I don't care if he tells you that he just got lucky and he won the lottery and don't try, that's, I mean, maybe he's not saying don't try, but he is saying he did get lucky, and that's obvious because he did make an album before he met Dre, and it didn't do so great. So in a way, it's 50-50. It's that drive you gotta have, it's that talent you gotta have, that's 50% of it. But the other 50% of it is the fact that media endorsed, people, products, things, whatever, are the things that are bought, sold, and kept and saved and held, you know, to such a high stature. So, you know, look look forward to some new stuff coming out. My friend MC Considerate, I think I mentioned, his name is Charles Garcia. Check him out on YouTube right here. We're gonna cover Guilty Conscience. That's right, Dre and Eminem. We're gonna do a cover of the song Guilty Conscience, so stay tuned for that. We don't have an exact timing on that. We're hoping like within the next few weeks, but me being half baked all the time and him being having a cold and half baked most of the time, like we try to find time within that to like do what, you know, whatever it is that we're gonna achieve and accomplish. And you know, you just gotta keep your head held high up in the sky. You know, I know they say you can see the stars but still not see the light, and it's so true. You gotta, you know, just freaking count your fucking blessings and know that you are blessed, and know that no dream is too big and no human being is better than you. You are the same as everybody else. I don't care what anyone else tells you. You're a human. You deserve to be treated human just like everybody else does. And you deserve just as much of a chance as anybody else does. You know, I mean, look at Lady Gaga. Come on now, that's a really good example of them really phoning it in, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. So have a good one. Have a good weekend. See you Wednesday. If you want to get a hold of me before then, just leave me a comment and I'll give you a call. No, I'm just kidding. I probably won't call you. But you know, unless you're Eminem, which, you know, I already call him on a regular basis anyways, because we, like, you know, date each other, so I'm okay. See you Wednesday.